So Wayne, thanks for filling out the iris for us. We get everyone who comes into the clinic to fill that out for us. Are you interested in the result?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you scored 24 on the iris, and a couple of those questions you kind of scored in that kind of higher range. I mean, are you worried about your drinking at all at the moment?
I think I'm just more worried about my leg at the moment. So
Yeah, sure. I mean, it looks like a pretty nasty gash.
yeah.
But before we go and get that checked out, I'll just give you this brochure. It's a service down the road. It's a pretty friendly mob. And if you're ever worried about your alcohol use, just give those folks a buzz.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So Wayne, as I mentioned, we get everyone to do that screening tool that comes into the clinic. Are you interested in getting the results?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So you scored 24 on the iris. And a couple of those questions you kind of answered in that kind of higher range. So it puts you at that bit more of a higher risk area. Is your alcohol use something that you're worried about at all at the moment?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Yeah, it is something that I'm worried about.
Yeah. So, using alcohol, there's good things about it. Are there things that you like about it?
Yeah, I guess there's some good things about it. Like I said, I think it helps me with, just the day-to-day stuff. It takes boredom away. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, some of the good things about it, get you through the day-to-day,
Yeah.
Decreases your boredom and stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
you obviously got a bit of nasty gash on your leg as well. Was that from your drinking at all?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, okay. And, in terms of other not so good things about drinking, is obviously it's not great to get a big gash on your leg because of your drinking. Is there anything else that's not so good about
yeah, I guess
drinking grog?
it's like the risk of falling over when actually being drunk, and then also spending my money. I've got no money by the end of the week. Then also there's just a bunch of other little things that come along with it, I guess, too.
Yeah, okay. So on the one hand, kind of reduces the boredom and gets you through the day-to-day, but then you kind of have a few accidents and
Yeah.
a few other kind of worries start popping in. Have you heard of the stages of change
No,
brain before?
no, I haven't.
So that's in this Iris toolkit as well. And just as we've been talking, it kind of sounds like you might be, in that kind of thinking stage. So this is a bit of a story around, people at different stages of change.
Yeah.
And so some people are kind of, not worried at all. And then it sounds like, you might be at that kind of thinking stage. Would that be right?
Yeah. I guess from all the information, I'm starting to think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And some other stuff that's in the toolkit as well that you can take away from you. They've got some of these kind of body cards. And there's one here for alcohol and some of those things you mentioned about, being not so good. It's got some of that information there as well. So I'll let you take that away with you as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
And, look, you obviously came in to get your leg sorted out and stuff like that. But we do have a service down the road. They're a pretty friendly mob. If you wanted to have a yarn with those folks about your alcohol use, it's not about stopping, but it could just be about you wanting to have a bit more of a conversation about what you're thinking about in terms of your alcohol use. How does that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, so we could make an appointment now if you like. You're also coming in next Thursday. So,
Yep.
I've given you a lot of information today. So I'll kind of leave that up to you, what you might want to do.
Yeah, I might just take the info today and have a look at and read through, I guess, and then we can sort something out next time.
Yeah, well, I'll see you next Thursday and look after that gash.
Cheers. I will.